Hey guys, it's Jason the X with SCNS Live, powered by Cineleaks.com, and I have for you the SH Figuarts Sailor Mars figure, and yes, we're keeping this going. We're doing this. There's only 2 to go. Anyway, this is Ray from Sailor Moon, and a really great looking figure, and she is of course different from the other Sailor Scouts. We're going to take a look at that in a second, so let's get Miss Ray off to the side over here, and go ahead and take look at the box that she comes in. Standard Figuarts box here. Get a nice shot of the figure there. Little kanji, Bandai, Tamashii Nations. Bottom you got this boring stuff. There's another pose you can get Ray in on the side. And look at some other things she can do. Some of the hands. The faces she comes with. She comes with about 4 faces. There's another shot of her. And there's another shot at the top. So yeah. And inside there's just like this red piece of cardboard. Not really that important. Once you open up the box, first you got the figure tray, but in the back you have this nice figure stand with Sailor Mars on, nice heart shape. And I remember telling you guys about the other figure stand that came with Sailor Moon was a little bit more flimsy, and the one that came with Amy was a little bit better. This one is that same one that came with Amy. It's very stiff, the joints are really good. There is a drawback to this one, and I'll show you that in a second. We'll go ahead and put the stand back there because we might need this. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and bring Amy back in here. And one thing that I had I really felt good about on these figures was that the girls, even though they had a small footprint, they stood really well. That does not carry over with Sailor Mars here. It's mainly because of her hair, because she has like really long hair in the back, and it's actually articulated. So what I've done here is I just put these 2 pieces kind of further in, so they're not weighing her down so much. She's pretty back heavy, because even standing from the side, you see I kind of have her tilted a little bit. So that's where the figure stand really comes in handy with her. But she's standing pretty good right now. I say that now. She might fall over at any moment. But let's put her over here, because we're going to show off, and of course with all the Figuarts stuff she comes on, oops, I dropped a piece out of there. They come on these nice trays that just kind of close up and keep everything locked inside. Well, they've even improved on it from the Sailor Mars figure, because they actually put all of your hands and faces in this little separate tray. So you got technically 5 pairs of hands, 2 are on her. See? But we'll get to that in a second. We'll get to that. I'll just put Ray off to the side over here. So yeah, and it's actually, one of them is 2 sets of hands. We'll just open this up and take a look at everything inside. Of course I spill them everywhere. Of course. Anyway, one hand she does come with is this little, she ain't throwing up a peace sign here. That's for her little piece of scroll here that is so tiny, and I'm going to lose it on this white background. And I don't know if you can see that, it's really small, kind of thick, and you just put that between her fingers there. And there you go, you have her charging up for her attack. And of course the hands just pop off. Like so. There it goes. That, after this review, that is going right back in that plastic tray, and it is getting stored. I'm telling you right now, I'm not losing that thing. So anyway, there she is with her little scroll and her kanji on there. Not too shabby. And that's just one of the unique hands that comes with her. She does come with 4 different faces, but let's see. I don't want to put that back on there. Arg. Anyway, yeah, let's get a look at. Before we take a look at the accessories, arg! Big meat hook hands and little bitty pieces just don't mix. Anyway, so moving on to the figure herself. Yeah, it is a really good likeness array. I love this look on her face. It's just a really sweet sculpt. I mean, it's pretty much the same as the other Sailor Scouts, just, you know, different color changes. I'm pretty sure the bows are different on each one, though. We'll do a comparison shot in a second. But yeah, nice looking figure. She's got her heels. The only thing is, and when I say that she's kind of hard to stand, if you look, it almost looks like the heel is not the same length as the toe. I mean, it's barely there. Maybe that's just the way it's designed with the heel. This one actually looks a little bit better, but that one, it might just be me. But she's really hard to stand. I haven't already said that. So we'll leave those hands on there and we'll just take a look at all of them here. You got one of these, this kind of a peace symbol hand, or so you're getting ready to cast something. You've got two kind of open splayed hands right here. Sorry, I was off camera. Two fists, little teeny tiny fists. What the deuce? I want to make sure I'm not doing this right. Okay, she's got like this thumb piece. I'm sorry, I got that wrong. This one's got a thumb extended. That's probably just one of her poses, but so yeah, those are those two. And then of course, I showed the one hand that's got the little thing, but she comes with these pair of hands that are actually connected together so that she can do her attack. So that's pretty cool. We're going to try that out. Now as far as the faces, we got one here, we got a surprise face. No, not really surprised. He's getting ready to do something mad-like. Here's one, she's slightly perturbed. And there's one concentrating because you're getting ready to get blasted on. So anyway, let's take a look at that one. Of course, you just take the hair off, remove the face, and plug this one in. I know she's got all these hands, but let's face it, we all want to see her with the attack hands. So we'll just put those on there. And they are really close together, so do one. Maybe bend this in a little bit. Come on. This is more difficult than I thought it would be. I had not done this one yet. So that's one reason I kind of wanted to do it on camera. I was like, I still haven't done that one. And I'll pop the other one out. This is, I can see the headache this is going to be. Of course, Figuarts figures already have that really small peg. Okay, we'll do her right hand first because that peg seems a little looser over there. And we'll do this one. There we go. So now you got Rey with her hands joined together, getting ready to attack. And I love the articulation because she can put her head down and put this right up to her head, and then you can just stretch it right out. Got all of those Figuarts joints, and you just got attack, boy. Anyway, so yeah, that's pretty cool. We'll put her little open splayed hands on as soon as I get them popped back in. Yeah, my left arm on here, that joint is really loose, but anyway, so yeah. Awesome figure. Just pop that out of the way. Yeah, we'll put her happy face back on. Where's her happy face? There we go. Put on a happy face. So yeah, articulation for the figure. You got your standard Figuarts articulation. You got a nice joint here. Got a swivel on both sides. That joint there that can do a lot of stuff. Double jointed knees. Of course, she's got the that leg articulation that always drops down so she can get those kicking poses. So, boom! Just like that, yo. Got articulation at the waist here, which is really hard to see just because that white on white. Got a torso ball joint here. Ball joints at the shoulders on both sides, so you can get a lot of range of motion here. Double jointed elbows. You got the joint soles on both sides of her hand. And one thing, when I got mine, her neck joint was really seized, and I was so afraid I was going to break her. But it freed up, so just be careful of that. Be mindful if you've ever dealt with Figuarts figures. And like I said, she is very back heavy with all this hair, which these two points of hair are actually articulated as well. They're on very shallow ball joints, but they will move. I kind of wish some of this could go up to really simulate her final attack, but they do fan out pretty well there. Like I said, you want to move them in as close to the body as you can. That'll help the articulation. Now, one thing about her stand, the stands really help with these guys when you got them in the cabinet, but her hair really gets in the way of this one. So I'm kind of like collapsing that stand as much as I can, and I'm just kind of putting it underneath her hair. That's the best way I've found to do it, just to kind of actually be useful. Where the other ones, they can go right around their waist. But I think she doesn't have the longest hair of all the Sailor Scouts. So for a little bit of a comparison, let's go ahead and bring in Serena here. And I was wrong. It looks like their bows are pretty much the same. Or am I wrong there? Let's see. Nope, they are the same. They're exactly the same. And why not? Let's go ahead and bring in Amy. So yeah, guys, there's your look at the Sailor Scouts. Got 2 more to go, so we're keeping an eye out for those. So until next time, guys, I'm Jason the X for SCNS Live, powered by Cinelinks.com. Hope you liked the review. Go ahead and give us a like and a subscribe. And until next time, guys, I'll catch you later.